Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of AJAWI TV, where we discuss architectural and construction related topics. I'm your host, I'm AJAWI. Hi guys. So today I'm working on a roof, right? I'm working on a roof, really detailing this roof so that the construction drawings can be generated in a more accurate manner. Additionally, I want the drawings to be able to read a certain way. All right, so I'm actually editing this beam system for the roof, and also ensuring that I add different layers to make sure that the drawing itself, once I do the details, the model actually reflects what is being documented or put in the construction drawings. Sorry about that. Sometimes I get a little bit tongue tied, but yeah. All right, so I have this beam system here for the roof. I need to clean up these rafters. So you see how this one cuts with that hip rafter. That's how it's supposed to be. I started it over on the other side over here, but I thought, it would be a good opportunity to, help somebody or a new technologist. So I decided to just start this one over here, and then I'm gonna add the different layers of the roof. So I'll take you along with me with that. All right. I hope this helps somebody. All right. So I'm doing these rafters here, and I need them to connect to this hip rafter and also the ridge up here. So a way to do this, I've already modeled the rafters in. All right. If you want to see a video on how I model the rafters, then just leave a comment and I'll do that. All right. So I'll click the rafter itself, and then there's a tool up here called notching. Right, so I click notch, I select the one that I want to cut, and then I click that. Right, I already have multiple turned on up here. So if you look up here, you see multiple turned on. So I'm gonna click the others as I go along. Right, so I just click those. This took me a good little time to really figure out. Right, so if you notice, there's a space between it, but we're gonna clean that up in a few. So let us continue. So this is on a different system over here, so I'm gonna click this one, and then I'm gonna click the one that I'm using to cut. No, escape. So let us do that again. So let's click this rafter and then use the notch tool. So I'm clicking this one and click that. Right, so I'm cutting it, cutting, right, just to clean that up so that it looks a little bit better. All right, so I'm going over on this side over here, so I'm gonna do the same thing over here. You want these to really extend a little further. These rafters, you need them to actually go past the item that you're gonna have it cutting. Right, so I'm gonna extend these a little so it's actually cutting back once I have clicked the notching tool. So let's extend that a little, extend this one a little. All right, so extend that a little. All right, so now we're gonna do the notching tool for these. So we click on the rafter, and then we use the notch tool. So I click this one, that's what I want to cut, and then I'm cutting with this, and then I just click the rest of them. All right, and I'm down here, and I cut. Now there's a space between it. All right, so that's 0. That's a little bit offset. This should be 0, which would make it touch. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select these, right, the ones that I now have. So I'm selecting these. Right, now if you look over here, you see notch distance right here. Right, so this is 1 inch, so we're gonna say 0. and now they are connected to the hip rafter and the ridge board. Alright, the other side also has the same thing happening, so I need to do that over on the other side as well. So let's extend this up a little, because they're really supposed to be connected up here at a look like I did something wrong a while ago. Yeah, so I want that to extend. I'll clean up that a little bit later, but I need to do these now. Right, let's see, I'm seeing something over here. So this is cut, this one is not cut, and this, so I never did this one, so I need to do that one as well. So let me just notch, then I select this and I select what I'm cutting it by, and then I go 0, so I 0 this, right, and that's it. Right, now I modeled the wall plate here, so I'll show you how to add the bird beak to that in a few, but we're doing this one here, this side as well. So I'm going to this one now, then I click that notch, and then I select what I want to cut it with, right, cut, right, alright, and then I can just change it at the same time. My workflow is that I tend to like to do things immediate, so that I don't have to go back over things at times. So once I'm doing something, I just want to get right into it. Right, so if you can see this, I'm not cutting properly, so I need to extend this. What I can do if I want to do that faster is just that, and then it says start connection. There's a start extension, so start extension here, and I just put 6 inches, right, and there we go. Right, so I have that going on right here. So if I want to move ahead of myself a little, most of the times when I'm drawing out, I'm actually having fun. You know, it's kind of a fun process for me, so I just have fun with it. Alright, so start extension, and then I'm gonna say 6 inches from now, and then what I'm gonna do is go notching, and then I just cut. Alright, so there's more than one way to do it. Whichever way works for you, you know, you just have to find that and then work with it. So guys, for me, the whole process, you know, drawing and designing overall, is kind of just an opportunity for me to just, you know, immerse myself, learn as much as I can. I'm constantly trying to learn new techniques, learn how to do things a little bit better, because you really never stop learning, right? You never really stop learning. So even this entire process of modeling this roof, there's an easy way to do it, which is to just leave them like that, right? Just leave them like that, but they will read a certain way on the plan. So I actually was noticing how it was reading. There's an extra line on the floor plan, on the roof plan, which I never really wanted. So that's the whole reason behind me doing it this way. I don't have to, but it's something that I want to develop, so I just decided to do it the way that I believe it should be shown. Right. Also, this actually helped to eliminate any issues with construction, so that's another aspect of it that, you know, I take into consideration, because once the model is being used for construction, it is an opportunity for a contractor to really start, let's say, thinking about additional costs, right? So the more I model it as close as possible to what it should be, the more opportunity I get to actually use the model during construction and know that, okay, there isn't an opportunity for somebody to say, oh, hey, it was not done in a particular way, and that now gives them an opportunity to, have a change in cost to the client, right? So that's something to think about. Just simply modeling it the way that it should be, gives us the opportunity to ensure that, during construction there's less chances of a change in the bid, or less opportunity for a variation to happen, right, during construction. So that's something to consider right there. Because I was on a project, and simply because the size of the roof was manually measured, the contractor, well, I had the model done, and while doing the DQ, the QS did ask me for the size of the roof. This is 6 inches. Yeah, the QS did ask me for the size of the roof. Why is this not working here? Anyways, the QS asked me for the size of the roof, and he basically entered that value, right? Entered that value, and the contractor priced according to that, right? Now the area of the roof was a particular size. That's based on drawing, right? Based on the drawing. So let's see. This is 8 inches. Don't know why that is giving me 8 inches, but let's change that. Alright. So yeah, the size of the roof, or the area of the roof, was a particular size, right? There we go. The area of the roof was a particular size, and that was picked up in the drawing, in the model, and when it was measured on site, it was a different size. Now the contractor indicated that, hey, the size of the roof is X, and we just had a meeting with the contractor, and we say, hey, the design of the roof, here it is, and we just clicked on the roof in the model, and we were able to get the exact size that it's supposed to be and the angle that it is supposed to be at. Right now, you can't really debate that, because it is right there in front of you, so you can't really debate such a thing, right? So at that point, he was like, okay, understood, and he just had to he just had to get the thing done properly. Right? So that's where it really is. Let's match this up here. That's where it is. That's the whole reason behind trying to ensure that the drawings are done according to what is actually on site, or actually to the model. One of the reasons for that project why the actual roof size was different was because the angle of the roof had changed from what we had actually specified on the drawing. So that was another aspect that, was another opportunity for us to say, this may be the reason why you are seeing that discrepancy because
sunflower.